All right, so here is your topic. Describe a kind of foreign food you have had. You should say when you had it, where you ate it, what it was, and how you felt about it. You have 1 minute to prepare.
Foreign food, it doesn't matter in other country or
Sure.
maybe foreign place.
Yeah, could be, or just in your own country as well.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go ahead and start.
Okay, I had one typical food dish called lao hei. It's a Cantonese food. Actually, the name is translates. If it translates in English, it's called happiness. They usually for the Singapore Chinese they eat it during the Chinese New Year. And you wouldn't believe that it's so funny because it's nothing associates with the happiness because it's just the food. But the Chinese people always want something related to their feeling when they eat, even they eat a dish. So actually it's mix of all kinds of crepes and noodles and even pieces of fresh vegetables. They just boiled, then make like a kind of salad of Western food. I really enjoy it together with my friends because a kind of feeling. Everybody just use their chopsticks, and when they're laughing and they dream together with drink wine and eat with this dish, and everybody is very happy and enjoy a lot of unforgettable moments. I think it's not mean the food that make me a big impression on that. It's just the name. I feel so happy every time when I think about my life in Singapore. I always think this food.
Okay, good. All right, and let's move on to some questions related to this topic. Do you like to try new food?
Yes, I'm a foodie. I always try different dishes, Western food, and Chinese local food, even Thai food. I feel a little bit. Sometimes I feel a little bit hot, but I also love the soup.
And what kinds of foreign food are most popular in your country?
Foreign foods, I think they cannot easily compete with local food because there are so many kinds of fast foods in my city. For example, McDonald's, Pizza Hut, and Burger King. But they are related to the fast food market. I think steaks and maybe French food are very delicious compared to the fast foods in my city come from foreign country.
Hmm. And do you like to cook at home?
Yeah, most of the time I like cooking by myself because it's a very good way to keep on fit. I always choose vegetables based dish for my family, and also it's a good way to cook as clean as possible. From pieces of vegetable I choose to the food on the dinner table, I wash by myself, so that's why I really enjoy my kitchen.
Hmm. And is it expensive to eat out in your country?
Sometimes it's not so expensive. For example, if you eat local, ready-to-go foods made from Chinese people, it's not that expensive. But if you choose to go a luxury restaurants with the fame of brand, maybe it's a little bit expensive. But
Hmm.
if you want to enjoy the very romantic dinner with your loved one in a hotel, that costs your money, uh,
Hmm.
like running of water.
Okay. What's the difference between Chinese food and Western food?
I think Chinese food mainly concentrate on the four ingredients, so, like the famous things. They like concentrate on the color, the smell, and the freshness. But compared to the local foods, Western foods mainly concentrate on the protein and the contents inside the dish, like how much meat they have, how much calories they provide to the people.
Hmm. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. All right. Overall, pretty good. A couple of strange moments, but we'll take a look. So number one, the name translate. Oh, sorry. Yeah, these two phrases you kind of were trying to find the right way to say them, so I just decided to write them kind of properly. The name translates in English as happiness.
Mm.
So yeah, translates as something, and then you can add in English if you want. And then it is not associated with happiness. This was another phrase that was a little bit hard to get out. For pronunciation, this word dish.
Dish,
Yeah, that's it, dish.
dish.
Yeah, I can't remember what it sounded like when you said it, but it was a little bit
Yeah,
different.
I pronounce dishes.
It was the I sound.
Ah,
I don't know if it was dash or dash or so, there was a little bit of a strange vowel sound here. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, if you listen back in the recording, you'll see what I mean there. But yeah, so keep this sound nice and kind of controlled and small. Dish, dish.
dish, dish.
Hmm.
Is this countable or uncountable? I forgot.
Countable.
Countable.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So how pronounce dishes?
that's right. Perfect.
Oh,
Dishes.
dishes. Okay.
Hmm.
Thank you.
And then this word as well, vegetables.
Vegetables.
Yeah, so like vegetables.
Vegetable. Veg.
Vegetables.
Vegetables.
That's right. So the
Vegetables.
key is for the J and the T to go right together, right? Vegetables? No, vegetables.
Vegetables.
Yep, but make sure you get this ah sound. Vegetables.
Vegetables.
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
Vegetables.
Vegetables.
Hmm.
Mm.
Let's see. I really enjoy eating together with my friends. I always have this. This has come up a few times, but
Yeah,
yeah,
many times.
I always think about this food. Foodie was really good. I liked that. For these restaurants, I know they're not that important, but Pizza Hut, Burger King.
The pronunciation.
Yeah, just the emphasis. You're kind of emphasizing Pizza Hut, Burger King, but it should be Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut.
Pizza
Oh,
Hut.
yeah.
Pizza Hut.
Yeah. Pizza Hut, Burger King.
Burger.
Let's see, a good way. I've heard you use this correctly before, so I think you may have just slipped a little bit. Keep fit. And then to cook as cleanly as possible. I wash them myself. Yeah, this is kind of a tricky one, but
yeah.
Did we talk about this one before?
Huh?
Did we talk about this one before?
No.
No? Okay, yeah. Well, by myself means alone, whereas myself means without help. So both of them include, you know, without other people, but this one is emphasizing just like, for example, I watched a movie alone. I watched it, I watched a movie by myself. I watched it without any companion. Right. Or company, right. And then you wouldn't say I watched a movie myself, because myself implies that you are like doing some kind of task. So a movie myself doesn't really make sense. But you wash dishes, or wash vegetables myself. It means like when you go to a restaurant, someone else washes the dishes for you. Right?
Here I want to stress, I wash every piece and make it as hygiene as possible.
Yes, yeah, as hygienic, as possible.
So I better use no by.
Right. Yeah, you want to say you did it without anyone's help, so you can be sure of the like cleanliness.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Food made. This one kind of made me laugh a little bit, because made from Chinese people, it means the ingredients. You know, for example, this food is made from eggs, or this food is made from flour. So there's a bit of a funny mistake. Made by Chinese people.
Okay.
You said you spend a lot of money, like raining of water?
Like running water.
Like running water.
Yeah, running. Oh yeah, yesterday you.
Well, running water would be right, but I don't think that's a common expression for expensive. Yeah, I haven't really heard that used in that way before. All right, Chinese food, mainly concentrates. Yeah, that's fine. You did the same thing with Western food. Western food mainly concentrates on,
So food is uncountable.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can I use the phrase, if you eat in a luxury hotel, the dinner would cost you an arm and a leg? Okay.
Yeah, would cost you an arm and a leg, right? Yeah,
so it's nice to use it during the exam? Yeah,
it's okay to use it. Try not to kind of slow down, though. I mean, you don't want to. The way you said it just now, it made it seem like you were a bit unfamiliar with the phrase. So
just memorize.
Yeah, make sure that it comes out fluently, or else don't use it. Yeah. But if you can make it kind of come out in a fluent way, then yeah, that's a good idiom. I think maybe, let's see, what would I use? I'm not sure I would use it cost an arm and a leg. I might say it would cost a fortune.
Yeah, this be easier.
Yeah, it might be a little easier. Yeah, I think this would be probably a little bit more commonly used.